She said to me, first of all, I know you've just been diagnosed, but I got to tell you, you have a little more time than you feel like you have because, when you're in with the oncologist and you're trying to work out whatever your protocol is going to be, you feel like you have no time. She said, but you
Mm.
do have a little more time. You have time to get your bearings, assess what's happening, process what's going on before you make your decision. Number two, she said, even if you're thinking of trying something natural, I would say from my perspective, you could always try it, see if it works for you. And if it doesn't work for you, you can always go back and you can always say, hey, I've got cancer. You could always get surgery. You could always get radiation. You could always get chemo. They're never going to not write you a prescription for any of that stuff. And they're never going to not give you tamoxifen if you decide you want to go back. And I thought, wow, this is fantastic. What a fantastic plan B. Because I thought to
Yeah.
myself, like you're saying, how was I sure? I wasn't. And I thought, but I did think to myself as I was thinking about the idea of nourishing my body to support, our own innate ability to heal, as opposed to bombarding my body with toxicity and drugs that are known to cause cancers. It just made more sense to me to nourish myself to heal rather than to go through that conventional treatment protocol and hope that, I get through it and hope maybe at the end of it that I get well.
Hmm.
So when I looked at those two things, and then the other thing I was thinking about was that, as my doctor had said, well, we'll consider it a success if, there's no recurrence in 5 years. And then I was thinking about the 10-year time span that it takes cancer to grow and progress. And I was thinking, if I don't do anything, not that that was an option, but if I did absolutely nothing, I would probably have 10 years before I would get to this next stage where I would have to, go in and do
Get back
something
in.
really drastic, right? So we had 5 years, 10 years, it was kind of like flip a coin. It was like a crapshoot, really, because there were no guarantees either way. The only
Right.
guarantee that I had, even though no, you may not be looked at as a guarantee, was that I really felt like in my personal case, I had so much peace about this decision. It made so much sense to me. I
Mm.
had clarity that I did not have when I was personally sitting in my doctor's office. And I just knew it was the way to go. And then as I thought about it further, I thought, because, of course, you always have those thoughts in your head, well, maybe this isn't right. Maybe you're not doing the right thing. Maybe you're just going to be messing around with something stupid and, you're going to end up really sick at the end of it and, all the things.